Yes. Great afternoon and wonderful evening.
Good evening.
Hello, happy holiday to everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Yes. So Christmas Eve is Lawrence there.
Yes,
You are
I'm here.
Christmas Day today.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day today.
Is that like the snow is all? I don't know what's real and what is virtual.
No, I am close to the sea, so this is not real. But everything is unreal, right? So let's say it's real. It's the festive mind of Christmas Eve.
Wonderful.
So this is the day where all the kids are, discovering what Santa Claus brought to them and stuff like that. Family reunion, giving.
Yes. Wonderful.
Here also our thoughts, words, deeds, experiencing the Christmas today.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoy. Every day should be Christmas.
Thank you. We are to the final day of this series. Thank you for joining back to end this series on a great note. We're going to continue to share. Yesterday we had good sharings. We're going to continue to share and continue to take messages. We'll take a message from Karthikeyan Saturday. It's been a while since this. We heard from Sir, most importantly, being in the week of service. Then also we have Mr. Ganesh Mathur from World Bank will be joining a little later to understand his point of view of meditation and how it can actually, how it's helping him and then how it can help everybody. But most certainly would like to hear from many of you who haven't gotten a chance to express or tell us about your story, your experience. Service is a way, once we understand we are more than the body, so service is a way to take care of it. We need to be clear about what we are serving. If we're serving our vanities, where we place our attention is what we become. Where we place our attention is where the energy is placed, and that's what we become. So we got to be understanding constantly what are we serving. Many people are serving many ways. So what are we serving? Am I serving my ego? Am I serving the hunger for power in me? By helping others, what am I serving? What am I feeding? Why is that I'm doing what I'm doing? It's very important, dear friends, from the service. Because what we serve is what we become, because that's where we place our energy and attention. Gautama Buddha said he served millions of Buddhas. That's how he became a Buddha. He was saying he served millions of people who are striving for higher values and wisdom. Their only goal in life was to strive for learning higher values and wisdom, so serving them. So and hence he became a Buddha. So his attention is always only on that, never on his image, never on his power, never on his recognition. That is also there, but then we become that. We want to understand as we're getting into the service. We want to understand what am I serving. Constantly check ourselves. So all of us, with our higher wisdom and knowledge, through regular practice of meditation, which is constantly helping us differentiate between our I, and then the more we drop the I, the more we're becoming one to experience the larger part of ourselves. And so naturally, when we are serving, we're going to be very unconditional. And naturally, when we are serving, we're going to be serving that highest wisdom. That you and I are one, that there is infinite abundance of potential for everybody, that there's no necessary for competition, that there's no necessary for sympathy to others. So we're deeply grateful for all of you to be part of this program. To begin with, we are very, very deeply grateful to Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir for literally creating so much awareness, intense awareness, and helping us continue these programs in many, many ways, putting various people together, pursuing them to be on this path and then continue it. So we are very, very grateful to Karthikeyan sir. And then through him, introduced meditation to many, of which Sri SVB sir, who has been again, who has introduced so many leaders. From Buddhasiya Quantum Foundation, is able to serve thousands of people in the last few months. And undoubtedly, one of the core reasons is being the introduction of SVB sir to SVB sir's introduction of this program and meditation to so many leaders, through whom now many of them are able to introduce it to their students. That's our vision, to build a world full of leaders who are meditative, compassionate, and purpose-driven, for a harmonious and fulfilling life for everybody on the planet Earth, not just for ourselves who we are transforming. It's for everybody. So leaders who are transforming and then they get inspired with a spiritual, social responsibility are now taking it to their communities. So that's precisely what we are seeing. Deeply grateful to SVB sir for introducing to many, many leaders, and who in turn are already introducing into their communities in a big way, including where there's a current program for 2,000 of their engineering undergraduates who are going to become future leaders. So similarly, we are very, very grateful to other leaders, Ramani sir, or Parasundaram ji, Bafna ji, Khai sir, so many of them who are spreading in a large scale, Narendra ji. It's like people are owning up a town, one in Coimbatore, another in Mangalore, another place, another in somewhere else. And Ramesh, who is literally has created a movement around St. Louis. So we thank all of you deeply for taking this, inherently feeling the benefit and then taking it to everybody, every other person in your own way. This is giving us so much of inspiration, encouragement to be doing it many times more as we go into 2021. We sure have plans. We sure want to touch a million and more. So we're already seeing with coming together, many of you, like yesterday when Basundramji, when he's giving his message, called for each one bring at least 10 more people. That is it. It's got to be an exponential effect. It cannot be a linear effect. So this meditation, dear friends, is so intelligent process. It is taking care of itself when we have a strong conviction about it. And if we are able to talk about this just with that conviction, without a wavering mind or without a doubt, when we release our words, if we're able to talk about it strongly, then it is going to do its work in return, because it's a pure scientific way of bringing other person back, because just your thoughts create reality. So exactly what's happening. And it's an intelligent process, so it is seeking. What you seek is seeking back. So it feels great. Before we go into meditation, I request our facilitators doing an amazing job. I request Sri Devi to give a brief message.
Hello everyone, I'm Sri Devi and I'm a nutrition educator by profession. I work for a state nutrition program with the University of Wisconsin. And I started my meditation journey when during my college years, which was introduced by great master Dr. GK to me and my family. So when we got introduced to meditation during the time my brother passed away, and during that time, like, he introduced meditation, so it helped our family so much, like coming out of it, like emotionally. So I started my journey then, and then after I got married and moved to US, it helped me in my career, my health wise. So in my career, I was able to manifest my dream job. I wanted to always work with kids. So when I started like interning in hospitals and nursing homes, finally I was able to volunteer with the extension of university extension, which is like mostly doing work in the community. And I was able to manifest my job, and I'm working there for the past 10 plus years. And uh, health wise, I had an eye condition, which is like a rare eye condition that I got, like, I think in 2012. In meditation, I was able to heal my eye condition with my meditation, because at that time I used to do almost like 4 hours of meditation, and also like use affirmations in my healing of my eyes. So I've never like always latched on to meditation for anything related, whether professionally or personally or emotionally. Meditation has always been my to-go. And it also taught me like not to look for answers outside, but to look within me. That is the thing that I was able to learn from meditation. Like, don't look for outside answers, just go within and you will find what you need. Since then, I was not leaving meditation. And regarding service oriented experiences, I used to volunteer remotely with the Meditation Magic channel, and also here with my friends group. like doing meditation sessions. But when I got the opportunity to volunteer with Buddha CEO, I was a bit on the hesitant side because I have 3 teenage boys. We are a big family, so I'm like, well, am I going to handle it or not? So, but after I started doing it, I realized, like, when you do start doing greater work, universe always aligns you. Like things always, they're in alignment. Things do happen for you. You don't have to take care of your personal things. Universe will take care of it when you do the greater work. And also, like, being a team facilitator, I learned so much from each and every one of you. And listening to inspiring leaders, Dr. Karthikeyan sir, SVB sir, if not for Buddha CEO, I might not have the opportunity to listen to all these great masters like Lawrence, Chandra sir. So this is a great opportunity for me to learn. And when we start doing service, our personal things are going to be taken care in any direction. Like, you don't have to worry about like how my family is going to handle it. And seeing that my kids, my husband and I attend both like my husband attends both morning and evening session, and I attend the morning session. So my kids see our commitment. A lot of people did ask me like, how do you have your kids meditate? We don't have to tell them. When they see the parents do it, when they see the parents are committed to it, they do it. We are just sowing the seed and they will like take it from there. And the last one I want to like I'm the team facilitator for James Redfield. And the message to my team I wanted to give is meditation teaches us to be self-expressive. So sharing always strengthens our meditation experience. So please do share your experiences, whether it might be small or big. The experience that you think small might be a bigger one for somebody else. You never know how what kind of impact you are doing it. So please do share your experiences with your friends or with us. It always helps to strengthen our meditation practice. And I always I my humble pranams and gratitude to all the Buddha CEO team for giving me this wonderful opportunity to serve as a team facilitator. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Sridevi, that's in a nutshell a lot of things. Thank you so much for your constant help. And we will listen in. This is a small group. In morning, we couldn't even get our facilitators share. It was a bigger group, but we're going to listen into Sheetal, who has been really anchoring this program for us. As soon as we finish meditation, relax yourself, dear friends. Let's go into the meditation. And then we have a lot of sharing to do and the message to take. Of course, our co-founders, Lawrence is here. We don't get to see her in the morning in Kailash, but she most certainly is there. We're going to take her messages as being a very, very senior successful leader and the co-founder for this organization. And what she's also planning to do in France and in Europe and other places as we go into next year. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. Those of you and anybody new today, still we're doing Anapanasati meditation, a breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind. We have thousands of mind. When we observe the breath, our mind becomes empty. With your eyes closed, specs removed, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, cross your feet at ankle, and observe your normal, natural breath. Take a point like here, anyway, but preferably here, with your eyes closed, observe breath is going in and coming out. As you observe the breath, mind becomes empty. In between, we may go off into thought, distracted. When you recognize that, come back to observing the breath. This is a meditation. Before doing that, we're going into something called heart elevation process, where the hands come here in the chest area and follow my guidance actively for this process. Relax yourself. Dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more of that relaxing breath and feel your heart center. Which is expanding all life with its love energy. Can you feel love, gratitude inside your beautiful heart? Come on, bring up a moment from your life of heightened emotions of love, gratitude, compassion, joy. Relive that moment and feel that emotion. Feel more. Come on, experience more of that moment from your life, or bring up an emotion from your future as if it's happening for you right now, and feel it. The more you feel, dear friends, of that heightened emotions of love, of gratitude, the more you become one with all things and everybody. We are deeply interconnected with each other. Love is the way. Gratitude, compassion, joy, appreciation are all the ways to become one again. That energy inside all around you. Where you place your attention, where you place your energy, tell yourself to radiate that energy beyond your body onto every corner of this planet Earth, but it's bound to be received by the needy. As you feel that energy, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Create a greater intention for yourself that I'm healing deeply, that I'm becoming the greatest version of myself that I can be, that I am of greatest help to everybody and everything around. And observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Meditation is the greatest gift we give to ourselves. Meditation is the simplest way to access that unlimited potential. Observe the normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, and allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all the thoughts in your mind. Allow yourself yourselves into your breath. And slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is empty, can you feel that emptiness inside of you, all around you? Become aware of that emptiness. Where there's no body, where there's no thing, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to go deeper into the infinite depth of this emptiness inside you, all around you, spreading far and wide. Remember, we are tiny matter, all energy and emptiness. The more we empty our mind, the more we experience this greater emptiness all around. Become aware of that emptiness, of no body, no thing. On your left side, how far does that emptiness go on your front side? Observe that infinite depth of that emptiness. Stretching far and wide on your right side and all around. That's energy. That is the quantum energy field with unlimited possibility and opportunity. Stay aware of that void, of that blackness and the darkness inside you, all around you, and allow yourself to stay connected to the abundance of energies in this field. Allow yourself to go deeper into this emptiness of no body, no thing, and stay connected to this healing energy, mystical energy, empowerment energy, love energy, of whatever you can become aware of. yourself to merge into this emptiness. And stay connected to this unlimited field of possibilities. The longer you stay in this field, the more you become of it, the more you receive from it. Allow yourself to go deeper into this emptiness where everybody and everything is connected. Yourself to merge into that emptiness where everybody and everything is connected. This is that quantum consciousness This is your divine self. The longer you stay in this field, the more you experience that non-dual nature of yourself. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. And experience that energy. Friends, it's an honor and privilege to be exploring consciousness at this time. Express gratitude, for gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection into the universe. Be grateful to all the family and friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody for helping us learn so many things. Be grateful to our teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, our planets, our stars, for filling our lives with beauty, energy, mystery, and more. Be grateful to all the things we use, the technology, the places we visit, our companies, our governments, our institutes, and our systems. For making our lives so comfortable. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, caring for others. Be grateful to this intelligent universe for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself and recollect your experience from the session. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? Who have you become? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. Last one for this series, only to inspire us to be joining in the next group sessions. Hi, Mr. Ganesh. Welcome. We're going to listen into your beautiful experience and message. Thank you for joining. I know how busy you are.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chandra, and greetings and good evening to all of you. This is Ganesh Mathur from Washington, D.C., and I have been attending this program in the month of September, October, and I just wanted to give you a brief talk about what everyone is experiencing in this planet. And so you all have to understand, in the last about 10 months, there has been some global crisis, global humanitarian crisis. And on an average, there are about 3,000 deaths in US because of this global pandemic situation. And in Europe is about 2,000 plus deaths every day. And the world is completely under lockdown. And the global economic situation has been in a terrible shape. And whatever the development that we have achieved over the last 15 to 20 years has been wiped out. And I've been talking to some noble economists and leaders around the globe. And everyone is faced with a daunting challenge as to how to manage this crisis from a human perspective. And as many as 190 countries are in dire situation to come out of this crisis. But there is one good news that the vaccine is out now. but we don't know whether it will be administered to all the human bodies during the next few months. There are totally 9 billion population in this world, and we have to give the vaccine 2 times. Imagine close to 18 billion vaccine have to be given to everyone. And there is a lot of fatigue mentally and physically throughout the world, and children are not able to socialize, and parents and children not able to meet on time. And even within family members, there has been a lot of distancing, and people cannot go to work. And at the same time, there is a lot of scarcity for basic living items, even in the Western world. So there are a lot of challenges that everyone is facing. And millions have lost the job in the last about 10 months or so. And then the global GDP has taken a very back seat in this economic scenario. And 2020 has been a different year. And to come back to pre-COVID status, it will take, as a rough estimation, 5 to 7 years in terms of basic human recovery platform, economic recovery platform, and etc. It's a lot of challenge. So there is a lot of stress in this. And please don't mistake me that I'm talking something negative here, but you will understand where I'm coming from. So the world has been facing this crisis for quite some time now. And in the next few years, the world is going to have a new type of stress disorder that is called mental disorder and psychological disorder, because this pandemic has caused. And already the people are seeing the effect in their human bodies. And the human capital system index has gone in a negative fashion over the last few months, and it is going to be much more in a bad situation going forward. So let me tell you, and having attended few meditation programs, when people think of meditation, normally they refer it as human science and a little bit of complications. A common man cannot be able to practice meditation. He or she has to follow certain guidelines and etc. And I did interact quite a bit with Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, and which I've shared with Mr. Karthikeyan. And in fact, he was one of those instrumental in getting me to this program, because he is my father figure and a good friend and a philosopher and a guide. And he's a noble personality throughout the world, Mr. D.R. Karthikeyan. And I know S.P. Balasubramaniam, and is one of the top class educationalists from South India. Plus, through them, with a lot of noble personalities, I got a linkage with Mr. Chandra. And I have observed a few weeks about Chandra's meditation program, and the way that he was trying to teach meditation to all of us is like common man sipping a water. And it's been very, very divine. And at the same time, each and every session, when people try to give their experiences, followed by a summary by eminent personalities like Mr. Karthikeyan, it gives a lot of energy in a simple form, in the sense that meditation is not a science. It can be followed by anyone at all walks of life. And that's what the lessons that I've got. I myself had gone through several surgeries in the last about 2 years or so. Plus, we are all working from home. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of responsibilities. And but this meditation, it took a while for me to understand what this meditation is all about. And then I started to understand a little bit better by listening to Chandra and his way of navigational abilities, and then trying to start focusing myself rather than to my breath, which is very difficult because so many thoughts are coming, but slightly focusing on Chandra itself, and look at in front of me Chandra's picture or Mr. Karthikeyan's picture, or I could see Kanji Paramacharya's picture, so that I can start to focus on one particular object for about 10 to 15 minutes. So slowly I'm gaining that kind of an attention, and also to give me some kind of an inner peace and calmness and quiet and composure, so that my day is becoming very productive. I'm doing this on any time. As and when I get some time, I go to my room and then do all these things. One thing that I've realized in this global crisis scenario, please, this is my experience. Learn to love yourself first. Learn to be a little bit selfish in loving yourself and admiring yourself. Compared to the millions of people who have disabilities, you have wonderful hands, you have wonderful eyes and ears, and you have wonderful legs and etc. Learn to appreciate every part of your body and be grateful to yourself first. Then you try to enjoy the rest of the world or outside your boundary. So this meditation has given a unique experience, meaning to learn to appreciate yourself, learn to acknowledge yourself, learn to admire yourself, so that your body hormones talks to you in a positive way. Yes, I am there to support you. Yes, you're appreciating me. I will work with you to make sure that you're doing the best job. So this meditation is giving some kind of a direct and indirect benefits. And so please understand that this meditation is not going to be of any material benefit if you're looking for something on that planet. It is going to be an immaterial benefit, but it is going to have a good impact on your physical and well-being and your mental well-being, which is very, very important. So these are all the qualities or characteristics that I've learned. Plus, looking at personalities all over the globe, and I could always see the energy that Mr. Karthikeyan and all the noble personalities, including the Chief Justice of various luminaries and the industrialists who are bringing forward the enthusiasm. So these are all the lessons that we can get out of this box, which is of infinite value. So indeed, it's a great big opportunity, and thanks to Mr. Chandra and his and Mrs. Vani Chandra for taking this program and graduating at every 2 to 3 months. And it's indeed a great opportunity. Once the dust settles down after 3-4 months, once the travel starts to ease, I'm planning to visit India as part of my official engagement, and wanted to spend some time, and I will take the program much further. And I will also be forwarding this to many, which I have already done it, to many of the World Bank, IMF, and UN staff. So slowly, one at a time, I'm planning to do that. But I'm getting a lot of benefit in realizing myself and start to appreciate myself through the leaders who have taught us along with this program. So thank you so much, Mr. Chandra, for your time and effort. And you are the front face of this program, supported by eminent and noble personalities around you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Ganesh. Dear friends, that's Mr. Ganesh, a very senior diplomat in World Bank, literally a man of all solutions. What I learned from Karthikeyan sir, and we're listening from Karthikeyan sir about his observations, but someone who's been back to back working with multiple countries across the globe, and I got into preview some of the work that he's doing. But it's an amazing personality, and then we are fortunate to understand a global perspective, and then most certainly a powerful message of love yourself. And this whole COVID on one side is really sort of pushing us in a way to the back seat, to pushing us to the wall to understand and say, look inward, look inward. And I think it was a powerful message that Mr. Ganesh gave, that love yourself it's where everything starts. So thank you, Mr. Ganesh, for the observations. Anytime that you would want us to take a dedicated session, as we're doing for many other institutes and the corporates, we could definitely do a dedicated session of an introductory session, or whichever way that you feel that can be done to the World Bank or an appropriate forum that you feel is right. As you rightly observed, it is for the common man, it is for everybody, because so simple. So simple, there's not much structure to it. Observing the breath is all it takes. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And thank you for many thanks to Madam Uma too. We met her last time, so hope to see her some other time again. So it's great to have you and her in the practicing meditation regularly. I'm sure it's going to go places through you.
Hello.
I'm on a, no, can I call me out, no?
Yes. So as we are here, let's invite, we wanted to share, right? We're closing day. So let's invite Ramakant Singh. Yes, yesterday you wanted to share. So Ramakant, please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, good morning, everyone. And I would like to thank Chandra sir, as well as my colleague Priya, who involved in this meditation session. Before that, I never did any kind of meditation, but I got the opportunity. And I think last means whenever this program is started, almost all sessions except one or two sessions I missed, but all sessions I have attended, and it impacted me very means in positive way. Just like I can see improvement in myself. Like earlier, I was never concentrate on any point of means work or any means focus. There was a focus issue for me, means I was diverted from here and there like that. But whenever I joined this one and did meditation, I got some improvement there, and I can able to now focus on my whatever particular jobs or work kind of thing. So this is major changes I can see in myself. And second thing, uh, earlier I was very much angry on any small things. So that is also means now I can feel myself calm and peace and internal energy in myself. So I can see this kind of improvement in myself. And I would like to continue this meditation in coming program also. So thank you for again for Chandra sir and Priya and all CEO Foundation teams.
Wonderful. Mr. Ramakant, where are you from?
I am from India and working in Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay,
Yeah,
not too far away from where we are.
yeah.
Wonderful. Yes. Okay. Who do you have, Sheetal, next?
Sir, we have Sukumar's iPhone.
Yes.
Please unmute yourself, sir.
Sorry, I was. Yes.
Good evening and good morning. I'm Sukumar from Coimbatore. 40 days and almost about 60 hours. I don't know what has happened to me. It's a memorable experience. When I was introduced to this by my good friend Miles Swami, who had sent me the invitation of the Doyen of Satyamangalam, Sri S. V. Balasubramaniam, that a course will be conducted for 40 days. You must join. And I made it a point, okay, because Mayaswami is asking me to do, I'll do that. But I was skeptical whether I would continue for 40 days. Even after a few weeks, I thought I may go off. I mean, that was the initial reaction of mine. But fortunately for me, the soothing and friendly words of the Master Chandra and Lawrence have made me to continue this till date. Here I am today, completing my 40th day, and I really, really feel that I have done something really useful, not only to me, but also to my friends, to whom I have made it a point to inform what I've been doing all these days. And they were very, very much interested. I may not be in, I think I will definitely make it a point to bring a couple of more people to this wonderful journey. And as I already told some time back, I would like to be in Pyramid Valley with Mr. Miles Swami. See, this has given me an opportunity to meet people not only from my neighborhood, but also globally. it was so interesting, even though my age was 69, when Mrs. Sheetal said it's only merely a number, that gave me so much of confidence and faith that I can continue. So all these days, it has been a wonderful journey for me. What I have learned today is that I should learn continuously. And after interacting with people, and I found that everybody is wanting something. Everybody wants something. When I asked them, what do you want? They said, the happiness of others. That was really wonderful. You are making it for us. Thank you for introducing this wonderful session to us. I'm sure I will continue to be in the future seasons also.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Thank you.
कैसे करूं?
Yes, that's wonderful. While we have Shakat Singh sir.
Start my video.
Yes, you have to start your video.
Oh, yes. Okay. Are we here now?
Just one second. I just wanted to conclude with Sukumarji.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, yes. So Sukumarji, that's great to have you. Yes, Doyen of Sachimangalam, Sri SVB sir, and then we're grateful to Miles Swamiji for you being there. And we'll hope to see you with all your family and friends from the next seasons. No doubt about it. Great. Thank you.
Certainly, sir. Certainly.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Shakat Singh, great to have you back. And we have Karthikeyan sir here too today.
I thought we'll have a parting shot. Well, sir, I want to be brief, and I want to put 2 or 3 points for myself and certainly for the audience, particularly the younger generation. And of course, my absolute immeasurable gratitude to yourself and Karthi Bhai for getting us all in the family to get into this program. Very briefly, I have agreed, I don't know when was the last I attended any such seminar or any such meeting where I would have agreed with every speaker. This is just unbelievable experience to me. Everything everybody has said about what they feel and how they feel, and I think I can just vouch it. So it must be something quite unique. There was one thing that was missing, and in the last 4 days that also happened. So I can now even more fully relate to the gods, if you like. And now let me say, the 3 revelations that I have received in 5 weeks or 6 weeks now. First was, of course, when you and I shared some emails that I now understand the Maya part of it. And that fact has never left me. I've explained this to my children. I've talked to others. I was talking to my cardiologist just a few hours ago. Today I left home after about 9 months and never left the house. But I had to go and see the cardiologist. And I was telling him that all my body counts have come down, and he's been seeing me for 52 years. I'm a man who was given 3 years to live. And that was 40 years ago. And and my cholesterol, my triglycerides had never ever come down. In the last 5 weeks, everybody's shocked what has happened. The last test came 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And I've done nothing, not much more than what I've done. I've added one little medicine, of course. So I'm now sort of summing up this whole thing for me. So first experience was that there is oneness. And through that, I'm now beginning to feel what Dr. Karan Singh once said, somewhere I read him. that through yoga they were trying to look for God. And if they didn't reach God, they reached pretty close to it because they got to the soul. And now I'm telling you, my own feeling is that they actually reached God. It's all making sense to me now. This quantum intelligence is giving humans what we are seeking from God. And a speaker spoke to me a minute ago from the World Bank, I guess. He spoke very well, and I'm very delighted. He said a few things and concentrated on himself. But I do want to put some caution here in what he said. It appears that meditation, and I'm no guru on meditation, you know, you're the first one who introduced me to it. It appears that meditation gives you no medicines, gives you no formulas, but that's not really true. It's an indirect way. I think meditation is helping all those young people and everybody else who's talking about whether they're industrialists or anything to sharpen their intellect. And through that process, the life becomes a bit more easy for them to achieve. My essential point here is that my second revelation, uh, I think I've been interrupted. Okay. My second point is that I was not getting what my speaker before me, just a couple of minutes before me, spoke. He was not getting that concentration. I was also not getting that concentration till 4 days back. And I just want to share very briefly what happened and how it made a difference. And it has been consistent since then. I used to look into the outer world, and and I know, am I still talking?
Yes, sir, you're talking. Go
Okay.
ahead. We're able to hear you. Yes.
Okay. And you keep saying, look deep inside you. But I wasn't wondering, I was wondering, what is this deep inside me? And I looked outside, right, in the space, and you look darkness, you look, interspace areas where there's nothing. And of course, that gives you that emptiness, of course, but it didn't touch you that. When I started looking inwards into my own mind, this is 4 days ago, I found that I asked my wife, Ranchana, have they shortened the meditation period today? She looked at the watch. She says, no, it's still 40 minutes. I said, it looked like 5 minutes to me. And that experience has continued with me in 4 days. I can quickly switch on to that process, and it stays with me, and it is far more satisfactory. That is number two I just want to share. So there is a way that I think people can reach higher intelligence. I'm just probably a billionth or the trillionth part of what is achievable. And the final thing I want to say to you is that, inspired by the speakers and the system, and let me also commend you. Some lady spoke a few days ago from America, and she told me, and she told us that how the whole program that you have conducted, is so affable, so wonderful, so pleasing, that yes, I am one of many, many people who probably wake up the day thinking, oh, I have to go. I was at the cardiologist. We rushed. We opened the system in the car. We watched it in the car, and I'm still holding my mobile when I've just arrived home. And I'm going to miss you tomorrow, right? And I can assure you this. So this itself is perhaps a very big achievement this program is, and we will follow you. I mean, we're not leaving anybody. Karti Bhai wrote to me today telling me that I must not give it up, and I have promised him that I will not give it up. So that part stays with us, and like many other people, I think you just can't leave it now. Finally, though I know that you are far more uh, reached in your mind than physical discussions or telephones can happen. My battery's running out, so I'll be very short. Uh, in this process, in this whole discussion with young people, particularly, success is coming out to me to be too loud and clear. And my life, and if this telephone will allow me, the battery to complete my sentence, if any day you want somebody to speak on your system who is the total opposite of everybody that you have brought today on, I have experience from 19 and a half to 72 and a half, 55 of these Mr. Karthikeyan has seen himself. You can ask him. I have never ever seen a single success in my life. That I live like a king, what cars I drive, which prime minister I was advising, how many. These are not success measures for me. These are not my success measures for me. In my life, I have not achieved any success in the manner that I set out to. And I will be dying a most satisfied man because I have simply concentrated on one thing. This is what I think needs to be done. This is what I do. If it doesn't happen, then Gita. I belong to a family which was given Gita Gyan by Krishna himself in the middle of Mahabharata. I'm sitting talking to you from a piece of land that has been in the family since Mahabharata. So Gita is in my body, in my blood. And I believe that if success was something that we should be working for, Gita Gyan would have been talking about it. It talks about karma, karma karo. And for this, I have to be grateful to you. I wrote 3 volumes of my autobiography. I was 15, I was 21, and I was 28. I never wrote anything after that. Now I have picked up the pen again. Next to me, my diary is already sitting, which never happened in many, many years. I'm now going to attempt to write a book which would be the dialectical acceptance of a negation. How do you accept a no in a dialectical manner, in a positive manner, if you like? So I'm trying to work all the episodes of my life only to prove one point, only to show one point. Don't run after success. Run after trying to be successful. The idea is that you work to succeed. But success itself is not important. All my friends, I help them or assist them or do what you like in my life as long as they're struggling. The moment they become successful, I'm off. Because then, to me, they become ordinary people. A successful man, to my mind, is an ordinary man. A struggling man is the man I understand. And he's the man who, of course, leads to success. All these people who tell you that I'm successful have been struggling. So it's wonderful. But that is something for me to work on. And I just wanted to share with you and others that these are the 4 high points of these 6 weeks. And these are rare, absolutely rare to have so much in such a short period of time. So you could, from my side, have the license to go and root the world and spread as much as you can, what you are doing, because there are millions and millions and millions like me who would benefit. God bless you, Chandrabhai, and God bless all your team. You're a great motivator, and people are looking up to you. And I'm very, very happy and delighted again that Karthikeyan Saab did us one more thing. Just yesterday, Ranjana was remembering how many people in life Mr. Karthikeyan has introduced to us. It's just unbelievable. Sadhguru, when he first came out of Kerala, first time in his life, it is Mr. Karthikeyan who brought him to Delhi. And I had the honor of sitting with him to have that meal that day. And why should I be there? Who am I? Just that I have the blessings of a man called Karthikeyan. That's the only qualification I have. And God knows how many more like this. So it's wonderful, sir. Thank you. Wonderful, great team, great work, great effort, and we will be following you. Absolutely.
One second, I just want to say
And
thank
here,
you. No.
Yes, yes, please.
honey, this battery is going to run
One
out.
second. Hello. Yes, Mr. Hello.
Yes,
Can you
please
hear
go
me?
ahead. Yes, please go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm just on the backside because we were out, so we just on the phone and trying to just quickly speak the time. But thank you so much, Mr. Chandra. I just don't know what to say, but you have brought some, as you say, a real ray in our house because Sakaji is a real workaholic and bringing so much of change in the last 6 weeks is commendable. It really is commendable. And of course, not without saying a big thank you to Mr. Karthikeyan and just holding our hands all along. But, and of course, I think I should not forget Lawrence. And I think your team is a wonderful team. That amount of, I think I did talk to you when I was having a backache. I still continue to have that. And now, in fact, I just must add to that. I think Shakaji has achieved a bit, but my mind is still in the turmoil state. I can't concentrate at all, but I'm trying my level best. But I think I have got, as you say, I'm holding the hand and seeing a light beyond the tunnel. And I think I will continue. It has given me a lot of inspiration. And I just want to thank you. I know you've taken so much of your time, a valuable last day time for this session. But please, we must, of course, continue. And God bless all of you and a very, very peaceful, happy, festive season to everybody, all the team members. And it's so nice to see all the CEOs, the Buddha CEOs and all that. But one little question I have, which I want to ask about this pyramid, is that this pyramid, I think I saw Sheetal's, she has that sometimes in the room or something. So what, if you could just tell me just in half a minute about the significance of this pyramid. I know I need to work on it. I've not had the time to look into much into it. So if you can just tell me.
Yes, Pam. So what we'll do is we'll have someone speak to you and explain.
Okay, great. Okay.
And also, in fact, you talked about a meditation experience. So we'll have a chat. So I'm sure there are ways that we can navigate this a little differently so that you can go deeper, right? So we'll do that too. But pyramid absolutely will help a great deal when you're working on a body illnesses, right? And it's a free energy. I mean, as we can see, Karthikeyan sir is actually sitting under a pyramid chair. And
Okay.
in a day, if we can be with it, and it's free energy, why not, right? And so we'll take that forward. In fact, that's something that we wanted to suggest to Mr. Ganesh too, but we'll organize something for him to in the United States. So,
Great.
so we'll talk on this, ma'am. So we'll have numbers of Shekhar ji, and so
Yes,
we'll
yes.
have this. Yes. So
Anyway, thank you again, and thank you, Lawrence. Merry Christmas and New Year to all of you, and a great thank you to everybody once again.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
right, friends. So that's Mr. Shekhar Singh. Mr. Shekhar Singh. Shekhar ji is managing director for Australia Asian Trading Consulting Company, but been very, very grateful to hear your experiences. And I'm so glad that you're bringing out your book. It's going to be the best. With a different perspective, I'm sure it's going to be the best. It's going to be the best. And we're quite encouraged by your words, and absolutely, I look forward to meeting you one of the days when I come to the north side. I'm assuming you're somewhere in the Delhi or in that area. I'm not exactly sure. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you. Before we listen to Karthikeyan sir and then take this concluding session, let me invite our other facilitator, Sheetal, and we're going to listen to Lawrence, and then we have the little master Shreyas.
You want me to put it on speaker?
We have this little master Shreyas. Can you please mute Shekhar Singh ji?
Unmute.
Yes. So let's invite Sheetal to give her message.
Hello, friends. Merry Christmas. My name is Sheetal. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I have been practicing meditation from 2010. I can say that, my life's changed ever since I started meditation. The view, what I see, the world was different before meditation and after meditation. And reading books, meeting great masters expanded my knowledge, and it made me understand life in a different way. I am living my life to the fullest with a very joyful state every time, and I am able to live very happily with my friends and my family, with my co-workers. So that gave me enough assurance that this needed for everyone. So I started teaching meditation in corporate world. I was part of IBM mindfulness committee as well, and then I started teaching meditation in Atlanta area, in out of state. 2014 we inaugurated a pyramid meditation center here, and people come here and meditate every day. And it is giving me immense joy seeing everybody's transforming with this meditation. And then in this year 2020 is a beautiful year. I can say this has given me an opportunity to work with Buddha CEO, and it connected me with the big family here. So I don't see my parents every day, I don't see my sisters every day, but I see you guys every day here, and listening, learning from you, it gives me very much happiness. And thank you so much, Chandra sir and Vani madam, for making me part of this Buddha CEO. Learning from your teachings every day, no matter how many times I listen, I still find new things um, in my system. So it is really good. And working as a team facilitator, by the way, I am facilitating team Neil Donald. Facilitating team is one of the best thing. I feel so joyful to see your sharings, asking questions and giving answers is one of the best thing. And you're all participating very beautifully for any, like, self assessments and breakout room sessions and sharing your experiences. As Sri Devi madam, Ganesh sir, everybody is saying that your sharing is helping many other great meditators. And book clubs, I saw many people attending book clubs and taking advantage of the book clubs what Buddha CEO is Buddha CEO Foundation is providing. I am very grateful to see you guys there every time. And my message for you all is practice meditation every day, read books, and take some time for service in a sense, like teaching meditation, spreading meditation, or like at least forwarding the flyer to your friends and family and encouraging them to join the session. Trust me, like creating joy and abundance for others gives immense satisfaction in our life, and service is giving me that. And I'm so fortunate I am here today and sharing my experience with you all. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Thank you, sir. Thank
This
you.
lady, Chandra,
Yes,
this
sir.
lady, looking 20, has a 20-year-old son.
Yes.
And,
Very
and house is full of pyramids only.
looking 20 with a 20-year-old son. I really love it.
Secret of meditation.
What more compliment you want, Sheetal?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. She is lots of she gets so many transcendental experience in meditation, so many messages, and she's a sounding board to me personally in getting several messages to do whatever, validate what we're doing. Thank you, Sheetal. Thank you for being there and helping this. Yes, sir. We have I actually wanted Neelima Shah from UK. So let's take one UK participant. Neelima, your quick experiences.
Sure. Thank you. Can you hear me, Chandra sir?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So a little bit of introduction. So my name is Neelima Shah. Hello, friends. I'm from London, UK. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my very small journey, 3.5 months, 3.5 months of meditation. A slight background, I come from an engineering background. So I've done my electronics engineering from India, and I've done masters in telecommunication and computer science from UK. and I was a senior leader in an organization for many years in the UK. Over the years, when I was developing my career and when I was doing my engineering degree, I had acquired a lot of qualities which I thought were very important for me to climb the ladder. Qualities such as critical analysis, qualities such as being very logical, being very practical. I was a perfectionist. I was expected to perform to the best of my ability, but also expecting the same from my colleagues. I was very intolerant to inefficiency. And all of those things that you would expect generally a senior leader to have, kind of aggressive qualities. And I thought that was the right way at the time, because it allowed me to progress in my career in a materialistic way. So in a very short duration of time, I managed to achieve a lot. However, something was missing. I didn't quite feel happy in life. I also didn't feel that there was some lack. And this was all at the cost of my health. It took a big toll on my health, which I only realized after 10 years of very hard work. And at that time, I was not feeling 100%. Fortunate for me, I have my sister from India who's introduced Chandra Sir's meditation to me. And I started doing it, doing meditation with the same kind of qualities that I had. So I started applying all the critical analysis, the practical mind, the logical, the perfectionist style, all of those skills that I had. I started applying the same to meditation. And for some reason, I just wasn't going anywhere. 3.5 months, 4 months, 2 months, and I just wasn't getting any experiences, wasn't feeling anything, not going to that emptiness stage, and really getting frustrated. I thought a formula that I had worked out for life, and how come that formula that when I apply to meditation, for some reason, is just not working. And when it wasn't working, I was trying too hard. And when I was trying too hard, it just wasn't working. So all in all, it just created frustration for me. That's when I sent a personal message to Chandra Sir asking for his help. And to my surprise, he responded straight away and organized a call with me. And he gave me some great advice. I also spoke to his brother, GK Sir, in the UK, who also gave me very useful advice. And part of the advice is what I've really realized is that when it comes to meditation, or when it comes to experiences, GK Sir has said that you have where science ends, spirituality begins when it comes to experiences. So I really had to put my critical analysis, or let me see the evidence first kind of attitude to rest. And I had to really apply different set of attributes when I'm practicing meditation. So I did a lot of research, again, because I had that mindset where I had to know what the science behind this is. I read all Joe Dispenza's books. I watched his whole series on Amazon Prime about being, well, not being supernatural, reprogramming your mind. So all the science, all the theory was all there, but practically I wasn't really, I wasn't able to achieve the emptiness or feeling any experiences. And that was, again, very frustrating. So I thought I'll take one step at a time. And I thought what I'll do is, rather than just aiming for that emptiness, I will start improving my life, just self-reflection. So just start looking at my qualities that I have and how I interact with other people, and be more reflective and have that inward journey for self-improvement. So even though meditation at this point wasn't something I was looking forward to, or wasn't something that I was managing well, I just started focusing on my qualities. How am I reacting? And that's when the theory taught at Chandra Sir's sessions really helped me, because I learned things like triple filter. So anything that comes out of my mouth has that passed through different filters. Is it useful? Is it gossip? Do I really need to say these things? Or things like optimal use of 5 senses, not binge watching TV or not eating too much, and just kind of be aware, be mindful of activities that I do, how much I eat, what I watch, what I listen to, and so on. And that started just, that took time, because every time I had to stop and think. I also took Shriyan Daga's advice about whenever you have those ants in your mind, so automated negative thoughts, I tried to kind of stop and change my being. I had to focus on my being and think about where I am and make that positive shift in myself. So, generally, when I changed my approach to meditation, I think things started working for me. And when I say working, I actually had to work hard, in the sense that I started meditating for longer hours. And on the 30th last month, full moon day, I meditated for 6 hours. And again, that's because of the determination. How come I can't achieve this? That attitude, which really wasn't something that I wanted, but I just wanted to know, why is it something that I'm not, able to feel? So then I came across, my vocabulary, after listening to Chandra sir and Lawrence, my vocabulary started changing. My dictionary started having words like service, compassionate, empathy, surrender, and gratitude. Now, although I was aware of these words, application of these words into my daily life is something I've never thought of doing. So slowly I started replacing that logical, practical, analytical mind of mine with all these surrendering, gratitude, and these feelings, compassionate. And then something changed. That is when I would say that I noticed things changing for me. So my relationship with my husband, with my family, friends, I saw that changing in a big way, simply because I was more compassionate. I could think about where the other person comes from. I wasn't expecting anything from them, and I was more focused about my behavior. I was applying the triple filters on my mouth. So all those kind of things changed my relationship with others, and that was a big change. And again, with meditation, the word surrender, really, when I applied that to meditation, that is when I achieved that the emptiness stage. So I was so pleased that all of the things that I knew all my life with my career progression and so on, and I was set that those are the qualities, and that is who I was. That is what determined me, and I can never change. That was my limiting belief, obviously. So when I changed that into the new me, with compassionate, being more compassionate, easily surrendering to things, accepting other person's point of view, and so on, that's when meditation became an enjoyable experience for me. And that's when I started feeling the energy during meditation, and I started having experiences of tingling feeling on my forehead and so on. And obviously, when I started seeing that evidence, that brought more of a change in me, because then I started believing in it. So it was a reverse process for me. I had to kind of experience it first, and then I started believing in it, and so on. But the result of all this, if I were to summarize, what have I achieved in my short journey? The results are immense inner peace. I really feel at peace with myself. Improved relationships with everyone, friends, family, husband, children, everyone. I remember Lawrence mentioning do the act of not doing. This is something I've never done in my life. I'm a person who always has to do something. There has to be a list that I have to execute. I could never sit still, or I would think, what would I do with myself? And that was kind of a worry in my head of being empty and not doing anything. But with meditation, now I know that I can just be with myself at peace. And if I have a little bit of time on the train, or if I'm traveling, then I can just do AMT, anytime meditation, ATM. So that's kind of, the act of not doing anything, which is basically emptying your mind. It's something that is so valuable. something that's given me this emotional well-being, I would say. So that's something that I've really learned. I'm now an active member of UK PMC. So we meditate together in the mornings. That sets my day. At night. So that's very helpful to have a peaceful night. A small group of friends, we formed a Zoom session. So we do additional meditation in the afternoons. We use Chandra Sir's guided meditations on YouTube, and we do additional sessions. So, kind of spreading the word, collecting all the friends and families, doing it together. It has become part of life now, has become a way of life. Before, I used to call my sister in India every day for an hour, and all we used to do was just gossip and chat. Now, the session is always, because she attends Kailash in the morning and I do Olympus, the chat is all about what happened in your session and then what happens in my session. And it's all about reading books, and it's all about spirituality and so on. So things have changed, and for a better way. And people can, people around me can tell the difference in me. I think that's the true testament. So finally, I would just like to end by saying a huge, huge gratitude, sincere gratitude to Chandra Sir, to GK Sir, to Lawrence, to Sheetal, to Sridevi, who was an immense help with her personal WhatsApp messages and giving me lots of resources, and to Koti, who sent me pyramid and many material from India, and the whole Buddha CEO team. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, Nilima, ma'am. So that's wonderful way for many people who have been challenged with the analytical minds. I'm sure this is helpful to understand how we can absolutely go beyond it. Thank you so much for sharing. I
Thank
look
you,
for
sir.
an opportunity to meet you. My both kids are there in London.
Yes, why not? Please. You're
Report
very welcome.
there. Of course, Dr. GK is there too. Yes. So, friends, as we are getting there, so we'll take a quick message from our whiz kids of meditation, right? So we have some of them every regularly join. We'll hear from Shreyas, and then we'll listen to Karthikeyan Sir to conclude this wonderful 40-day program. Yes, Shreyas, are you still there? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm Shreyas. So wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and in advance a Happy New Year. So I will share my meditation experience and then I'll move on to my experience. So
Shreyas, what is the message? Just a message from you. Yeah. Not all the experiences today.
Okay. So what I'd like all of us to do is, like as Chandra said in the meditation, he talks about gratitude. So I like all of us to follow gratitude, caring, kindness, compassion, which will make the world a better place. So that was what I was wanting to share.
Wonderful. Friends, Shreyas, we have an elaborate video of Shreyas. He's a gem of a master. He's teaching now, I don't know how many seasons. He is teaching to so many kids, and then he's doing his own bit by taking that extra time beyond his classes. So thank you, Shreyas, as inspiring many children of your age and many adults like you and Vicky and Ritika and Akshita. They are the 4 whiz kids that we have seen. Thank you. And we invite Karthikeyan Sir, who is been fundamentally, this is a program of his. It started with him. We are so fortunate to be journeying with him and then constantly taking the advice and suggestions. And in fact, I have to admit that starting on time, ending on time, as much, all of that came through Karthikeyan Sir. And I think everything has a message, everything has a meaning. I've been constantly learning from Sir. So Karthikeyan Sir, your message to this group of wonderful participants.
Yes. Let me greet Master Lawrence Merry Christmas. To Master Lawrence and everybody else, all the meditators.
Thank you.
Thank you, and it's a great listening to you. You are an inspiration. I keep quoting you everywhere. In 3 years, you are trained 12,000 people in meditation and taking a vow to teach meditation at least one person every day. What a show of gratitude to the process of meditation. The love and gratitude, as my good friend Mr. Ganesh shared earlier, you must have love and gratitude, then only you can share it with others. And the easiest way of getting into this unconditional love and being grateful to everything is through meditation. And the simplest form of meditation, anapanasati meditation. And for those others, you may not know much about Mr. Ganesh, my dear friend, is a top diplomat in the World Bank. 30 years he has been there. A person with enormous energy and intelligence and wisdom, endowed with a wonderful wife, Uma, and both these people have been blessed with a wonderful child, Vaishnavi, honored by the President of America along with other talented kids, and brought up with the best of Eastern and Western culture. And recently, he was invited to join any medical college in America. Such a brilliant student. And on my suggestion, he took up the meditation after later persuasion, of course. But once he found the benefits, he has been totally devoted, he and his family. It's a great honor for us to come back and share with the entire world the benefits he received out of this meditation. And he's been helping India in a very big way in the position he's holding in the World Bank. And I've been listening to hundreds and hundreds of people last few months' time, what they have experienced and all that. So I'm totally convinced about, unless I'm convinced about something, I don't lend my name to anything. Neither power or money can make me say something about which I'm not convinced. I volunteered. I'm happy that many, many people who came and joined turned out to be pillars of support to this organization in many ways all over. And great admiration to Chandra. What brought me to them is their humility and simplicity, both he and Vanima. I don't call her Vani Madam. Madam is a very formal, high-sounding name. But I know in this, that is okay. I'm not objecting to, but I don't follow her. I will call her Vani Amma only, and she likes it also. These people have been extremely kind to me when I visited Pyramid Valley at the invitation of Brahmashri Patriji. Has been very fond of me last 20 years. Because he used to invite, I used to go. Beyond that, I didn't have much time nor inclination towards this. I know they are doing a good job promoting vegetarianism and all that. But during the lockdown, to support him, I lent my name. In a few days' time, I found it so effective. I sent a message around and many people joined. And thereafter, it's a long story, but in the last 6 months' time, I keep repeating, from an elementary school teacher, he has become a university professor today now. I did tell him the first month itself, you will be a global teacher within a few months, and it happened also now. He's a top man in the World Bank is joining, and how he has been conveying his admiration and all that. These qualities of this man, and of course his lady wife, is also their humility, patience, energy, wisdom, articulation, and the hard work. See, in everyday, meditation by itself, you can say Anapanasati is simple. But I was telling Patriji, I said he has a lot of added on. When you go into a restaurant, you ask for rice and dal. But the add-on which makes it more interesting, The real substance is the rice and dal or roti and dal. He has made it so interesting, absorbing, with the result everybody is there morning 6 o'clock. It's 3 degrees in Delhi. But still people are there before 6 o'clock because they don't want to miss even his preliminary remarks and the wonderful music and of course meditation by itself and the wisdom he is sharing with everybody else, and also the sharing. The sharing is important, you know. After listening to all these things only I said, when I'm writing something on meditation, I will call it meditation is miraculous. Not just medication, not just better than medication. It is miraculous in all walks of life. We have seen people sharing, elderly people, married people, professionals, doctors, even kids, 7-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. You know, I'm so impressed by when they come out and share it. So it's really, meditation has been made miraculous by the way he handles the subject now. And from 100 to 500 to 1,000, now he has been handling 2,000 students. And it's going to happen. He has to prepare himself for handling 10,000. Can you believe? I don't know how it's going to happen. It'll happen. I know it'll happen. Nothing is impossible. That's my theory. And with his commitment and ability and the way he can carry his own committed team with him, it is going to happen. 10,000 may not be only once. After that, you know, it will be more and more 10,000 because that organization has got lakhs of people to be convinced. So Chandra with his team, with his wonderful wife and committed volunteers, is going to be one of the major instruments to make Brahmashri Patriji realize his dream of creating Jnana Jagat. Thank you, Mr. Ganesh, for coming forward. Thank you, everybody, all of you. I am not mentioning any names. I gained a lot by listening to your sharing. Thank you. I think it's already time up.
Thank you, sir.
I've been talking too much, but he said I must talk, so I'm here. Wonderful, but as I said, morning, it is only a comma.
It's only a comma. That's right, sir.
It's only a paragraph. Long way to go. It's only a beginning of a long journey. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's always wonderful to have you. You energize and inspire. So it's great to have received your comments again. And that inspiration, yes, friends. So we are going to be organizing meditations for 10,000 people. An organization wanted us to do this for their millions, but we're going to start with 10,000 as a prototype in their own words of the MDs. But yes, we're committed, sir, so we will absolutely make it happen. And we are working on it.
Ultimately, by proving the effectiveness, we have to make meditation as part of the Government of India's health ministries.
Yes. Yes, sir. With your guidance, absolutely. Yes, so I invite co-founder of Buddhasya Foundation. She is part of me was realized because of Lawrence Gohat Jolly. For what she has done while being on the other side at IBM, instrumental in getting my company get acquired by IBM. And that sort of gave me, today if I'm here, because there's a lot of that satisfaction that I received being into IBM, and then together we did so much work together, and then an inspiration to have this Buddhasya Quantum Foundation started. So Lawrence, your closing comments and vote of thanks.
I'm very grateful by everything I heard and so much emotion and energy here today. Thank you so much, Dr. Karthikeyan. You are always an inspiration and great word of support. Ganesh, I don't know you, but I listen to you very carefully. And I feel and I know that you are going to spread like a butterfly effect, the wisdom and the benefits of meditation. You know, it has been, you know, in World Economy Forum, so it's already known as something that could really help the world and everybody feeling better. And that's part of the Buddha CEO key reason to exist. So we really count on you. I achieved this year my year 4 of meditation journey. I was really lucky but luck, I don't believe in luck anymore. So synchronicity brought me to Vani and Chandra during business trips, as I mentioned multiple times. Meditation was at the opposite part of my world at that time. But my message to you is, when you're going to look back as new meditator or experienced meditator to everything you have done in your life, it starts to make sense. It starts to make sense. In the workplace, my youngest year, I was a strong believer in kindness and fun in the business. And Chandra knows that well. I always say, can we have some fun also? But as we heard from Nilima, it was more a place where women had to really prove, had to look serious. I was competitive for the fun of winning, but I was asked to be competitive for just the seriousness of winning. And so I know that now, with the work we are doing with the Buddha CEO, we can also explain that when people are in a compassionate, kind, inspiring world where people are caring for each other, and I have proven it again and again and again in my business, and as we were doing business with Chandra, it's working for everyone. It's working for the organization, it's working for the team, and it's working for the people, for the individuals. And as it's working for the individuals it's working super effectively for their family, their loved ones, their friends, and the charity or community that they support. So it's really this beautiful butterfly effect that we are trying to achieve here. So I couldn't be more grateful for all the mentors, the coach, for Chandra, who has been pushing me. And I know in a business we say sky is the limit, but I discovered that sky is not even the limit. So before you all go into the new year, I recommend you to practice regularly. Practice every day, continue to benefit. And also just believe deeply that you are limitless. You are limitless in many ways. Compassion is limitless. Love is limitless. Kindness is limitless, as well as gratitude. We heard from a very young, master to much older master. It's limitless, and it's for all, all life. So again, abundance is not just material. Abundance is also elevated feelings. And when you have this plenty of abundance, which you have, each of you, just let it get out and spread the world. And with that, I'm so happy for this program and for all the people who supported this. Sheetal and Sridevi have been with me in Olympus all along. And keep learning. In my case, it's Chandra who introduced me to meditation. And I have learned so much, and I continue to learn. And I see Pradeep, I see Sheetal again. They are my teammates, and we enjoy every minute we spend with all of you. So with that, Chandra, back to you, my dear friend. I'm so grateful to you. Your wisdom is absolutely limitless also. That's something you have deep inside, and I'm ready for the next adventures.
Wonderful, Lawrence, that's great. And yes, I know you are just taking a little bit of break, but even in your break, you're doing this program. And come January, we are all charged up and excited. And to shun a job, a senior general manager job from IBM, the multinationals pay a lot of money. And then resigning the job, coming down to France, and then wanting to, with a serious intention, to actually dedicate a life now to meditation. And so that's the commitment that Lawrence has taken. So we're going to see Lawrence significantly in action as she's going to be just settling down into Europe as we go into the next year. So on the screen, all the Buddha CEOs, and Pradeep has been an outstanding. So thank you, Pradeep. This guy, this youngster, right? He impresses people with his wisdom. There's so much that he's sharing with the students. There's so many people are like really connect with him. And Namita madam from Delhi, so it's been amazing that you just joined 6 months ago. Now you're teaching. So friends, we all can teach. And then we are putting a program for trainers. And starting January 4th, I committed that I will do a 2-week trainer program. If you have completed this 40-day program and then want to teach, And then we can go through this where we're going to brush up the subject again, and then also some tips around whatever that I learned over a period. But something that we can take the scientific wisdom in a very, very structured way to the people around. A part of what we feel is why many of us are attracted is because we're talking as much as possible science with spirituality applying to the business and leadership. So thank you all the Buddha CEOs and Vani madam to say your final words before we celebrate this conclusion with some dance and music.
Yes. Thank you so much. And who all are attending, who all are supporting, who all are there with us. It's a continuous journey. And thank you so much, Karthikeyan sir. That is a very small word if I'm using. And you can call whatever it is. There is no, that you have to say that Vani madam, no way. Vani Amma only, I like it. And I always, that way you are focusing and giving energies for this whole program and foundation. You are there with us all the time with the great energies. Thank you so much, sir. And Ganesh Mathur, sir, it's a wonderful message you are giving. And this 2021, you are with us to take next level of work, whatever we are doing together. And Ramesh, you are doing amazing, taking in every St. Louis, especially Vicky. And Karthikeyans are always attracted to Vicky's words. And really, you introduced a great young master. And Lawrence, you are doing always my sister-in-law. And you are doing amazing work together. It's a family, this one. And Pradeep, Namita ma'am, Sheetal, Sridevi, and each and every one, Koti, you all are doing great work. And this is together we all are doing for the much more next 2021. We are doing more. Whatever she said, sky is a limit. Sky is not the limit, she said. That's what we all are doing. And definitely much more will attract our team. And we all doing together. Thank you.
Thank you, Vani madam. Wonderful inspiration. So friends, as a next step, tomorrow to 31st, we'll tune in to PMC channel. And there are 3 hours of great meditation that Patrice is conducting every day morning, 5 to 8 India time. So let's dial into that. I'm going to be spending 3 days there starting Monday in Hyderabad, but otherwise it's there available on the channels. Always connected to that event. There's lots of energy. Energy is non-local, non-linear, and the music may be slightly different, but just go into it, right? Just go into it and then try it out, because we are here to try variants and also, of course, no music and with music. And so, but that's I definitely recommend, because literally, I know 100,000 is a small number to put it, because there's so many people connecting because it's a satellite channel. And so we don't even know how many people, but a lot of people are watching for sure, joining a meditation. So that's a big meditation that we can join from tomorrow. And then New Year Day, we'll have a program, start the New Year Day in a big way. So we'll send out some flyers. So do join New Year Day, but it'll be in the morning time of India, right? So, but it'll be convenient, hopefully, for you. And so we're going to do the New Year Day. And then, of course, then we have programs that Arvind is not here, but they're going to publish them. January 7th, 8th, 9th, any of you have not done a manifestation program, is a great way to get deeper into the manifestation. Always as a follow-through program after this 40 days to get into the subtleties of manifestation and then actually get those dreams come by. When the more we fulfill our dreams, the more we are ready to help others. I think this is really why we're doing these manifestations. It's not to curtail desires, but it's actually to live and experience the desires as much, while meditation is giving us clarity to drop things that are unnecessary. Both work hand in hand. So with that, thank you all. And thank you, Karthikeyan sir, once again. And then have a great New Year and holidays. I will see you back on New Year Day. Thank you all and have a great day. And then join us for some celebration with some music right now, whoever could want to join. Yes. Sorry, you said something? Yes. Actually, I'm just going to unmute everybody too. Everybody wants to say, everyone can unmute themselves now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Sandra sir and the team.
Yes.
I'm going to miss you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Chandra sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chandra sir,
Thank
and
you.
thank you, everyone.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank you,
Happy New
madam.
Year.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Chandra
very
sir
much.
and
Thank you very
everyone.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Satya,
Thank you.
Chandra sir. Thank you, Chandra sir and team.
Thank you, Chandra
Thank
sir and the whole team.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Chandra sir and whole team. Sheetal, Swayam.
Thank you. We'll miss you all.
And Miss Lawrence.
Hello, thank you, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy.
Thank you.
Yes. So now let's join for some celebration. Come
Thank
on.
you, Chandra sir. Thank you, Vani madam. Thank you,
Thank you,
Lawrence.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Vedan.
All right.
பேச திமிங்கலந்தாம் பிடிச்சு நானே வந்த பின்னும் நெத்திலி வாசம் இன்னும் பேச நெத்திலி மீன போல ஆசை திமிங்கலம் போல அதுவும் பேச தந்தானே ஆசை எல்லாம் மனதின் மேலே தானே உள்ளத்துள்ளே ஆனந்த தாண்டவம் தானே உணர்ந்தானே தான் உனக்குள்ள ஆனந்தம் தானே அலைகள் எல்லாம் ஆனந்த அலைகள் தானே
Love myself the way I am. There's nothing I need to change. I'll always be the perfect me. There's nothing to rearrange. I'm beautiful and capable of being the best me I can. And I love myself just the way I am. I love you just the way you are. There's nothing you need to do. When I feel the love inside myself, it's easy to love you. Behind your fears, your rage and tears, I see your shining star. And I love you just the way.
say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Come on now, you gotta have fun. You're gonna take that ocean trip no matter come what may. You got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Next year for sure you'll see the world, you'll really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Get out and see the world.
Bye everyone. Have a great new year.
I must say,
Think about it. There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is a wasted time. Look inside your heart and I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world. What is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind what could be. Oh, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking of. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love.
Thank you all. Nice celebrations.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy Christmas. Happy New Year in advance, one and all.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Indira madam, nice to see you. That's wonderful. Yes. Satya Garu, very great. Yes, you all can unmute yourself.
Hi, Shri.
Oh, okay. Yeah, try unmute.
It's been lovely connecting this way. It's so gorgeous. What a beautiful ending.
Yes, absolutely.
Till we reconnect again.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much, Sir Chandra sir. Wish you a happy New Year, everyone. Thank you. It's really,
Yes,
really
sir. Yes,
Your
sir.
costume
Yes,
is
sir.
so good.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank
Priya madam, wonderful to see you. Yes.
Thank you, Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, and all the masters.
Yes, yes. Thank you, madam.
Yes.
Thank you, Chandana, Shapna,
Hi,
and
Shrish. Hi,
so
Shankar.
many.
Great to see you.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Sridevi is all dressed up.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wish Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Vani madam.
Thank you, Bhuna madam.
Happy New
Thank you so
Year.
much.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandra
Thank you
sir. Thank you,
all.
Oni madam.
Merry Christmas and
Happy
a
New
Happy
Year
New
to you
Year.
all.
Bye. Bye,
God
all of
bless.
you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Happy New Year.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Chandra. Thank you, Vani ma'am. Wishing everyone
Thank
a
you.
brilliant New Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy
Same
New
to you,
Year.
Sri. Thank you.
Sri, nice to see you there. Great. Yes.
Yes, yes.
And
Thank you,
then
Sri.
Thank you.
I saw
Happy
Chandana
New Year to everybody.
dance.
Happy New Year to
Happy New Year.
everybody.
Happy New
Happy New
Year
Year
to
to
all.
everybody.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Kartika ma'am. Good to see you.
Where's Karthik?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Nice
Happy
part.
to see you.
Good, good, good.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
One more session of 40 days, morning and evening went really well. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you.
so
Bye.
wonderful.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Chandra sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Oni madam.
Yes.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Sheetal. Bye, Sridevi.
Bye, Sheetal, Sridevi, Sri.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Chandra sir. Thank you, Vani ma'am.